The horses are lined up coming around the turn. They're at the post. Swing open that gate and watch them ponies accelerate. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pacing as we get underway for leg number one of the Silk Lace Stake here on a Saturday afternoon at Red River Exhibition Park. Diving down into that first turn, Chasing Rainbows takes the early lead, but there goes Choose to Cruise on the outside saying, no, I want to be in first place. Choose to Cruise by about a neck, leading right now, followed by Chasing Rainbows as they run down that back stretch, followed by Trust Me a Lot, then Grit and Grace and Chocolate Bomb in the rear. Heading to the first quarter in a time of 28-2. Your leader is still Grit and Grace as we cruise down now. Grit and Grace and Chasing Rainbows exchanging the lead as we head down the back stretch. Coming into turn number two, it is still Grit and Grace leading the way now, lengthening a little bit as we come into the home stretch for the first time. Grit and Grace followed by Chasing Rainbows, Trust Me a Lot, Choose to Cruise, and Chocolate Bomb bringing up the rear. Heading towards the halfway post of this race, it is Grit and Grace settled nicely into first at a time of 59-1. 59-1, followed by Choose to Cruise, then Trust Me a Lot. Grit and Grace in the lead, pardon me, followed by Choose to Cruise, then Trust Me a Lot, Chasing Rainbows, and Chocolate Bomb bringing up the rear. Heading down into the backstretch for the final time in this Silk Lace Stake race, we have still got Chasing Rainbow, Trust Me a Lot, Grit and Grace in the first, but it is now challenging on the outside. Chasing Rainbows. We have got at the three-quarter pole 129-4. We have got Grit and Grace still in the lead. Falling back, going ahead, falling back, going ahead. Now starting to pull ahead a little bit as we come into the final turn. It is still Grit and Grace leading the way, followed by Chasing Rainbows, Trust Me a Lot. It is Choose to Cruise and Chocolate Bomb. Coming down that home stretch, is it going to be a late surge by somebody? But right now it is Grit and Grace. Grit and Grace comfortably in the lead. The battle for second. Coming into that final, it is going to be Grit and Grace. And it is tight for second. We'll wait for the judges to make their choice. But your winner in a time of 159-3, leg number one of the Silk Lace Stake, it is Grit and Grace.